Hi everyone. Hello. Oh, what's happening now? Okay, I can't go live and do I have enough battery? Okay, 50 something percent. Oh, and then it's connected. Okay, good morning everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the live stream today. This is Alivet Show. This is Visafig brand. All right, so today or my usual live stream section. I decided to just come live, right? So I don't spend the day without actually achieving a live stream. Actually wanted to come live. In fact, I've been wanting to come live on this channel for some days now, but I've not been able to because I have been a little bit occupied with doing some other things and trying to achieve some other goals. Adulthood is not playing with me. So today I'm trying to get a task done, right? I'm trying to get a task done. So I just thought, why not keep it on the live stream? Why not turn on the live stream button? Even though you're not showing your, what's the word now? Even though you're not showing, okay, even though you're not showing, yeah, your workstation, you're not really doing Ankara, just go ahead and leave the live stream on so that you know you still meet the goal for the day. So that's the reason why I'm having this live stream here. I'm not, like I said, I'm not actually working today. I'm not doing any work. I'll work later, but let me get this thing done. I've been struggling to do this task. I've been struggling for some days now to do task. The last one I recorded, I noticed for whatever reason, it did not export properly. The voice is cracking. I sure don't know. But I'm trying to do a task. That's the reason I'm on the live stream. So if you join in, please kindly leave a comment, leave a thumbs up on the live stream. Let's just get to interact. I'm going to be responding to as many comments as I get to see. Leave a thumbs up. Leave a thumbs up on the live stream and subscribe if you're new on the channel. So good morning to this amazing person who just joined. Hello, Felicia, good morning to you. Nice to have you joining. Good morning, Felicia. How are you doing and where are you watching from? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to this particular live stream. It's not the regular one. For those who know me, for those who have been following me on my channel, for those who are joining my live streams, you know that usually I am always right. I'm always hello, Robert. Hello. Good morning to you. For those who know me, who have enjoyed my live streams, you know that during my live streams, I'm always, what's it called now? Showing my DIY, right? Behind the scene, when I'm creating a earring, a necklace, bag or something, I'm not showing my DIY. But today is not about that. Today I'm actually doing a task, right? I'm doing a task and I'm trying to see how I can, um, I'm actually doing a task, right? So I'm trying to see how I can navigate through it. It seems quite new to me. I'm trying to understand how it is done, what I'm supposed to do, right? So hi, the girls. Good morning. Hi, Erica. I love that you did talk. Thank you. All right, so I'm just practicing. I'm trying to see how I can get this done. For those who know me, like I said, you know that this is a DIY channel. So today we're not doing DIY. Today I'm just I recently started my online teaching journey. Yeah, so I'm trying to practice, do the task that was given to me by my boss, and yes, so I can send it. The ones I did one. I woke up. I stayed awake all night yesterday, only for me to try to edit the video I did and realize that it didn't do. The sound was not flowing. I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't just flowing, right? It wasn't. It was muffled. There's some parts that were missing. So I'm trying to redo that task again so I can submit my demo video. So yes, if you're just joining me, you're welcome. Please don't forget to leave a like on this live stream. Oh, Nepa, no now. People are not sensitive. Eh? No, they're never sensitive. I can't use this power bank. I can't use this ring light without power bank, without lights. It's not the small one where I get to use. Oh, I need to do this thing already. What's this temptation about? I need the light. I need all the light I can get. Okay, it's well. Oh. It's so well. Okay, so they've taken the light. So literally, I can't even do what I'm supposed to do. I'm feeling very bad. I need the lights. Can they restore the power? Can they restore the lights so that I can do this thing already? It's taking it so long. Okay, this one just crossed my mood. Anyway, anywho, if you're here, please leave a comment. Good morning, good morning. Okay, good afternoon. This is 12:07. So good afternoon to you. Kindly leave a comment. Leave a comment. I'm waiting for or I have to. Guy. Oh, can we just leave the light? Let me get this thing done already. I'm tired of this procrastination. Okay, so good morning to you. Please leave a comment if you're on the live stream. Leave a comment. Let's get to interact. Let's get to have conversations, right? Leave a comment. Tell me where you're watching from. Tell me, what time of the day it is at your end. The best way I can relate with you, interact with you, is if I see comments. So please kindly leave a comment on this live stream. And yes, don't forget that you can actually, support the ministry by giving me super chats, super stickers, gifts, right? You can support me by giving me super chats, super sticker. You can buy from me. What do? I am into fashion accessories. I make Afrocentric fashion accessories. Full time. Okay, not full time because I actually have another job, which is this one. But I make fashion accessories, Afrocentric fashion pieces for sale. So you can just check out my Instagram link is still my bio. Check out my Instagram link if you want to buy from me. And for people who would like to learn how to make Afrocentric accessories like bags, using African prints, you can also reach out to me. I teach, right? I teach for a fee. I teach how to make Afrocentric accessories. So yes, if that's what you have interest in, you can learn by reaching out to me, or just there are videos on my channel that you can tell me. Hi Emily, good morning to you. Good afternoon. Do let me know where you're watching from. Do let me know where you're watching from. Erica, Emily, tell me in the comment section, where are you joining this live stream from? I would like to know. I would like to connect with you personally, right? So today we're not doing any DIYs. No DIYs today. We're just basically going to watch me record my demo video. Like I explained earlier on, I have done this demo video. This is the third time I'm doing the video, and for some reasons, I'm not just getting it right. The very first one I did, I had to delete it because when I exported, I could not. I think the file was very large, so I couldn't. Convert. I couldn't edit it properly. I did the second one, and then I realized that during the course of the training, I had places where I had bloopers. Like it was too much. I was not just relaxed, so I removed that one. Now I did the third one yesterday. This night before this morning, I did the third one, and then I realized that by the time I exported the video to my phone, the network was interfering. I used Google Meet for the section. The network was interfering, so I could literally not hear myself. There are places where I was echoing. There are places where I don't know how best to explain this whole experience anyways. Where there were times where I was echoing. There were times when I was skipping. The video was skipping at some point. So if that demo video is something I could send to a potential customer, they will just take it that my network is not strong enough, and that can actually make me lose the opportunity. So I decided I was going to do another one today. But here I am, and they've taken their lights. Hi, good morning. Nigerian girl from Temu. Nigerian girl from Temu. Really? Am I from Temu? Good morning to you. Welcome. Please let me know in the comment section where you are joining the live stream from. Right, let me know in the comment section where you're joining the live stream from. And yeah, if you are into fashion accessories, you can ask me any question. This live stream, I didn't even intend for it to be so long, but I'm just going to be here until they talk about the lights. I have things to do actually. Actually, I have things that I need to do. So I'm going to be here until I don't know. Should I just try? Let me just still try. Let me still try and see if. Let me try and see if I can still have this. Okay, let me just do practice anyways. I won't record. Let me just practice. So I'll head to Zoom. I'm going to head to Zoom. Let me do this. Um, excuse me, please. Go for them. Okay. I followed you on IG. Okay, Emily from Japan. I followed you on IG. Are you serious? Thank you, Emily. Thank you so much, Emily. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do not take your support for granted. All right, Emily. So I don't know if you've gone through my items on IG. You see what I do, right? If you see what I do, that's what the things you see there on IG are things that I do by myself. I'm running my own business, right? I'm running my own business, and those things are things I do for a living, right? So thank you for actually following. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. If you want to learn how to make crafts, if you want to do handcrafts, like learn how to create. Learn how to make Afrocentric accessories, or even if it's not even Afrocentric, you could use your own kind of materials, right? My channel is that channel where you can watch and learn. Okay, so I'm trying to actually set up. I'm going to just practice, right? I'm going to practice. Okay, start. Let me just practice. I know that I'm supposed to be recording this, but I can't record. I can't record this section. So let me just use it to practice. Okay, so when I come here, in case you're wondering what's going on with me, I'm supposed to submit a demo video to my boss, right? I am supposed to submit a demo video to my boss, and I have done three, but none of them is. Someone will say you're a perfectionist. Now, it's not about being a perfectionist, it's about me doing the right thing. So, the three I have done so far, none of them is good enough. So, I was trying to record another one before they ceased power. I'm hopeful that they might return it. If they do, while I'm still on the live stream, then yes, I'll go on and record the section. But for now, let me just go ahead and practice because yes, I need to practice. I need to practice. So when I finally get to face the student or face the parents, I will know exactly what to do. Okay, so I'm here now. All right, this presentation. All right, so I'm here now. Let's get started. So you can rate me in the comment section. You who is watching, rate me in the comment section. Do you think I'm a good teacher? Do you think I'll be able to convince the parents to, do you think I'll be able to convince the parents to actually, take a section with me, right? So I'm just going to start. As you're watching, tell me in the comment section that, okay, what you're doing well or you're not doing well. Please, what is this? I don't know how to use Zoom yet. Oh, God. All right, so let's get started. How do I get to my presentation? How do I get to the beginning of my presentation? Drag to move. Move now. Why is it coming back here? Guy. Okay, let me get the eraser to erase what I already drew. So erase this. So sorry you can't even see my system. Right, so sorry you can't see my system. Okay, so slideshow. Oh, let's get back to the beginning. Okay, the top now. So I'm going to be teaching an imaginary student. Imaginary because the student does not really exist at the moment. Okay, this is it. So present. The student does not exist at the moment, so I'm just going to be pretending that I'm teaching a student. So please look at me as you're watching. Tell me, okay, whether you're doing well or not. Tell me what you think about my section. Do you think if I do this with a prospective parent or a prospective company, they are going to hire me? This is a very funny section. All right. Hello, Ella. Hi, good morning, Ella. You're welcome to today's class. How are you doing, Derry? Okay. How was school? What did you get to do in school today? PE and verbal reasoning. Nice. Hope you did not get to do a lot of playing in your PE that you forgot to do your verbal reasoning. Okay, Ella. You're welcome to today's section. I hope you've rested well. I hope you've eaten. I hope you're okay. Do you have anything that you would like to share with me? Oh, are you serious? Okay, I understand. All right, Ella, let's just get into today's section, right? So today we're going to be doing adjectives and how they we're going to be doing adjectives and how to use them effectively in sentences, right? Adjectives and how you can use them effectively in sentences. So tell me, have you ever heard the word adjective? Okay. So what's an adjective? Where did you hear it? Okay, your teacher talked about it. Okay, I get. The teacher talked about it in class. So that's how you got to know the word adjective. So what do you think it means? Exactly. Adjectives are words that are used to describe a noun. So let me know. Let me ask. What's a noun? A noun is the name of a person, animal, place, or thing. This one is usually the most, is the easiest. We always get this one. All right. So Ella, I'm going to just read what's on the screen for me, right? Read what's on the screen for me. Good girl. So at the end of today's class, we're going to be able to identify adjectives. You're going to be able to use them to describe nouns. You're going to be able to use them to improve your sentences using descriptive languages. And you're going to be able to write more engaging sentences, right? So read what is on the screen. Hello, Edix. Good day, good morning, or good afternoon. Welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? All right, Ella, tell me, between the first one reads, the dog ran across the field. The second one, so what do you notice about these two sentences? Yay, they brought the light. So let's get right into it. Let's get into it. I'm sorry, I'm a Nigerian. Tell me a Nigerian without telling me a Nigerian. I'm a Nigerian, and here in my country, we really experience power outage. This is just one of those days where I'm doing something important, and these people thought it wise to people thought it wise to seize lights. So I'm just going to get this done already. So if you're on the live stream and you leave a comment and I'm not responding, please don't get offended. I'm just trying to. Please don't get offended. I'm only trying to actually now record the section, right? So I'm going to also close this one so it doesn't interfere in the call. Okay. So I'm actually going to record this section. I'm recording this. So if you're on the live stream, please do leave a comment for me. Tell me if I'm doing well. This is me recording my demo video for my boss. Right? I'm recording so that I could use it to apply to companies or teaching firms, right? To get online teaching gigs. So yeah, if you have a kid or you have kids that you know will need my service, go ahead and tell me in the comment section or send me a private message. I am an online English teacher. I teach young learners, KS2 students, how to understand, how to read, write, and what's it called, communicate properly, right? So if you have a child that you want me to take, you can go ahead and send me a message on WhatsApp. So today I'm only just creating a demo video. So you that is watching the live stream, let me know in the comment section how you think I'm performing, or how you think, if I'm doing well or not. If you are a company, will you hire me? Now let's get right into it. I'm just trying to record my screen. I'm going to record my screen. Thank God you brought back the lights, so I can actually achieve what I want to achieve. Okay, I have my earrings on, I have my leaders on. Okay, so let's get this thing. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is to share. No, let's click on record first. So record section. Alright, thank you. Then the next thing I want to do is to share. I'm going to click on the one I want to share, which is this one. I'll click as background. Alright, then I'll click on share. So I'm here now. So I'm going to make this, you know, I'm going to make this a presentation. Alright, so I'm just making the presentation. I'm about to start. Let's take this back to the beginning. First slide. Alright. And present. Hi Ella. Good morning. How are you doing, dearie? You're welcome to today's class. How's the day? How was school today? Okay, you went for an excursion. Oh, interesting. Where did you visit? Oh, I see. Nice. Okay, so what did you do in school aside going for the excursion? Okay, that's all you could do today. That's fine. That's fine, Ella. So today we're going to be heading straight into our discussion for today. We're going to be attending. So we're going to be heading over to our discussion for today. Our topic is this one on the screen. So I need you to read it for me. Good girl. Adjectives and how to use them effectively in sentences. So Ella, have you ever heard the word adjective? Do you know what it means? Not quite. Okay, no problem. Let's just get to let's get into the lesson so that I explain to you what an adjective is and how you can use it in making clear sentences. All right. So at the end of today's class, you're going to be able to identify adjectives in sentences. You're going to be able to use them to describe nouns, improve sentences using descriptive language, and you'll be able to make your writing more engaging, right? So read out what's on the screen for me. We have two sentences here and you have read them out. So tell me, what differences do you see amongst these two sentences on the screen? Good girl. There are words that are present in the second one, that are not present in the first one. Yeah. Words like big, muddy, vast, green. Exactly, you're on track. So these words are not present in the first one. That is, the dog ran across the field. Okay. So now read what is here on the screen. Exactly. An adjective is a word that describes a noun. So let's go back to I think I need to do it again. No, I need to do it again. I think I missed something. I need to do it again. Let me know in the comment section how you think I'm doing. Do you think I'm doing well? Okay, I need to take that again. All right. Hello, Ella. Good morning to you. Welcome to today's class. How are you doing, Derry? How was the day? Oh, you went for an excursion. Where did you visit? Okay, I see. Nice, nice. So, what did you learn from the excursion? Interesting. Okay, that's fine, Ella. So, today we're going to be discussing this topic, adjectives, and how to use them effectively in sentences. So, do you know what an adjective is? Have you ever seen this word before? You've heard your teacher talk about it. Can you recall what your teacher said? Okay, you know that the teacher said it is used to describe a noun, but you didn't really get it. Okay, don't worry. At the end of this class, you'll be able to identify adjectives in sentences. You'll be able to use them to describe nouns. You'll be able to improve sentences using descriptive language, and also you'll be able to make your writing more engaging and interesting, right? So read what's on the screen for me, Ella. Good girl. So between these two sentences, right, looking at them closely, what did you notice? Okay, there are words that are present in the second sentence that are not present in the first one. Words like, that's my girl. The big, moldy, vast, green, all right, they are not present in the very first sentence. So when you look at these words clearly, what do you think they are doing? Exactly, they are describing. You're correct. So the big here is describing the dog. The muddy is also describing the dog. Vast and green are also describing the field, right? So what do you think we should call this? Based on what we said already. Adjectives, exactly. So when your teacher said adjectives are words used to describe a noun, your teacher is referring to words like this that can describe a noun. You know, you already told me that a noun is the name of a person, animal, place, or thing. Right? So these words are, basically just describing the noun, which happens to be a dog. Now read for me. Go ahead and read what's on the screen for me. Good girl. So let's just pick this very first three words that describe what we're talking about. It says what an adjective is a word that describes a noun. It tells us what something feels like. It tells us what something looks like, feels like, and then sounds like. Right? Looks like, feels like, and sound like. So words that you could use to describe a noun are you could either describe their color, you could describe the size, you could describe the shape, the appearance, the quality, the feel. This is what this is about, right? Okay, this is what this is about. Now look at these examples on the screen. So these words in red, the word in red, what do we say they are? Exactly, you're getting it, Ella. Adjectives, because they are describing the noun. So for this very first one, what's the noun here? Apple. The second one was the noun. Exactly. Oh, there, you don't know what enormous mean. Okay, have you seen an elephant before? Maybe in a movie or in a picture. How does it look? Big. So enormous is literally another word that you can use to describe something that is big in size or the size of something, right? So enormous simply means big. So in this case, we are saying a big elephant, an enormous elephant. Do you understand? All right, so that's what enormous means. Okay. So read this particular sentence for me. So what are the adjectives in this word, in this sentence? Big and brown. Good girl. You're doing so well, Ella. I'm so proud of you. Big and brown. These are two words that are describing, you know, they are describing the dog, right? So big brown dog. Big brown dog. Because of these two words, we're able to, have a visual interpretation of a visual representation of what a dog looks like. So let's see the next one. Now, use this particular sentence here. The shiny car drove past. Can you help me identify the adjective? Exactly, shiny. Shiny in this case is describing the car. Shiny in this case is describing the car. You're very correct. You can't say the adjective here cannot be drove. Nah, that is something that is an action word, right? You can't say the adjective here is drove. The adjective here is shiny, and you're very correct. All right, so let's see the next one. Which words here describe? Let's identify the noun first. Look at the sentence. Which word here is a noun? The tree. Good girl. Okay, so go ahead and identify the adjectives that are describing the tree. Exactly. The tall green tree. So there's a tree somewhere, and because of your description or because of your choice of words, I'm able to see that the tree you're talking about is that one that is tall and green, right? So have there been times when you see something and then you want to describe to your mom? So those words you get to use to describe anything to your mom, we can call them adjectives because you're using those words to describe something to your mom. So maybe you could say something like, my blue shirt, right? My blue shirt is torn. So the blue here, the blue in the sentence is describing which of the shirts that is torn. The shirt is a noun, and then the blue is describing it. So can you go ahead and give me another example? Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so you said, my pretty sis came through the door. Okay, so what are the adjectives here? Good girl, pretty. Pretty here is the adjective because you have just described your sister that came through the door as beautiful, right? So that is the adjective. Now let's look at this one. You know what a beach is, right? Have you been to one before? Okay, so the period when you went to the beach with your mom, can you try to remember and describe the environment for me? I would like to, picture it. I would like to picture it and, let me get the feel of what the beach looks like. Yeah, you can use the chat box. Just leave it in the chat box for me. I'm going to be reading it. Oh, dearie, that's so correct. Good girl. Okay. Okay, so you said the cool breeze swayed the tall trees by the beach. The cool breeze swept through the tall trees by the beach. All right, so let's analyze this sentence that you have given to me. The cool breeze. We have cool. Okay. What other adjective did you use here? Tall. Good girl. So what are the nouns? The beach, exactly. That's correct. That is so correct. Now look at this on the screen. Let's upgrade the sentence. We have the girl walks into the room. Now, I want you to, come up with good adjectives, or better still, there are some on the screen, right? We have beautiful, we have sour, we have enormous, we have fluffy, we have silent, and then we have delicious. I wanted to use one or two or three of these adjectives to improve the sentence above. Okay, Ella, that's nice. Okay, so then let's review your answer. Let's review your answer. So you said the beautiful girl walked into the delicious room. The beautiful girl walked into the delicious room. Now reading this, do you think there's something wrong with this sentence you've made? You feel like it doesn't sound right. Now let me explain something to you. There are some words that cannot be used with some other words, right? So let's say a room, you cannot say the room is delicious or the room is sweet. Reason being that you cannot, put it on your tongue to taste it, right? So you can't say the room is delicious or the room is sweet or the room is sour or the room is fluffy, because you can't also feel the room. What you can actually say here is enormous, because the room can be big in size. You could also say silent, because the room can be quiet, right? So in those cases, rather than saying the beautiful girl walked into the fluffy room or into the delicious room or the sour room, you are going to use words like the beautiful girl walked into the enormous silent room. That is if you want to use three adjectives, right? You could just use silent or use enormous to still describe the room. So it's very important to know when to use some adjectives, know when to use them with some other nouns, right? All right, so this is it here. The beautiful girl was into the more silent room. You could try to leave silent out of it. You could try to use enormous, but if you're asked to use three adjectives, these ones are perfect to be used. Is because you are told to use adjectives does not mean that you now have to use all the adjectives that comes to your mind. You need to understand when to use which. If you're describing something that you can feel, use adjectives that describes feelings. If you're describing something that can be tasted, use adjectives that can help you describe the taste of something. If you're describing something that is big in size or the size of something, use adjectives that describe size. Do you get it? Okay, so now with this being said, I would like you to give me another example. Give me another example in the chat box, considering taste and also consider, you're going to be considering taste and also consider appearance. Taste and appearance, right? So give me an example in the chat box. The ugly cat ate my delicious cake. That would have been really painful. I hope that did not happen. Okay, so you said the ugly cat ate my delicious cake. Good girl. I think you understand this well now. So the appearance of the cat is ugly, and then your cake you have described as delicious, right? So you're very correct. So like I explained, whenever you have words that require you to describe how they look or how they feel, and try to use adjectives, right, that fits into the description, right? All right, so I need you to rewrite this for me using three different adjectives. Rewrite this sentence for me in the chat box. Okay, you said, I have a big black dog that wiggles its white tail. I have a big black dog that wiggles its white tail. So, what are the three adjectives you use here? Exactly, Ella. You got it correctly. Nice, nice. Okay, so you said big, black, and white. So the big is describing the size of the dog. The black is describing what? The color of the dog. And then the white is describing the tail of the dog. Okay, now let's do some more examples. Look around you, Ella. I'm very certain you're in your room, so look around you and give me three sentences that describes. Okay, give me a sentence. Don't give me three. Give me a sentence that describes your room. Just use three or more adjectives, right, to describe your room for me. Okay, Ella, you are doing so well. I am happy that you're getting this. Now let's do a quick reflection. What is an adjective? What does an adjective describe? Now give me examples of adjectives that you know. Big, small, tall, long, short, beautiful. Are there more? Enormous, fluffy, delicious. Oh my god, this is so nice. Okay, Ella, and why is it also important that you choose precise adjectives? Exactly. You need to know when to use a particular adjective alongside a particular noun, right? If the noun has to do with taste or appearance, or there are some there's a there are adjectives that you could use to describe them properly. Exactly. Okay. Do you have anything to ask me, Ella? Is there something that you did not understand that you'd like to ask me? So if I ask you to go describe um, something that happened during the excursion to your mom, I hope you'll be able to do that. All right, Gary. So if we head over to your what's it called now? If you head over to your OneNote, right? I have attached your assignment, the homework. Please go through it and go through your homework. It's very easy. Just give me the correct answers, and when we meet in the next class, we're going to be looking at them together. So to reward your efforts today, because you did so well, I really enjoyed the class. Because you did so well, let's get to play a game. I'm sure you like that. Okay, Ella, we're going to be doing a blue kit game, and at the end of it, we're just going to call um, end the section for today. I'll send you the link in your chat box. Go ahead and click on it. Let's play a game. You're going to win me. Okay, let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. All right, Ella, it was nice having this section. All right, Ella, so rate today's class. A 10. Okay. So in the next class, we're going to continue from where we stopped. And I'm hoping that. Okay, Ella, thanks for coming to class today. I'm very certain that you'll be able to apply all you have learned in your day-to-day conversations. Okay, my dear friend, I'm going to be seeing you again in the next class. For now, bye. Okay, so this section was one fun one. I'm hoping that with this. Okay, thank you so much for staying with me till this point. I am looking forward to hearing it. I'm hoping that I was able to convince you that I know how to use the online tools. I know how to use different platforms and different. Thank you for staying with me to this point. I am hoping that I was able to convince you that I know how to use different online tools, to pass my message correctly during a class. I am looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you and bye for now. All right, everyone. Hi. So I have successfully done. The demo class. For those who were able to join, who were able to watch me teach, I I don't know. I couldn't get any review from anybody. I couldn't even respond to comments because yeah, it was a recording. So if you have joined to this point, if you stayed to this point, thank you so much. I am hoping that this class is going to be able to convince my prospective employees that I know what to do when as regards teaching online. So I'm just to be ending the live stream in a few more minutes. I always like my live stream to get to 1 hour. So if you're on the live stream, right? If you're on the live stream, please leave a comment. Leave a comment. You do not have to leave me all by myself. Leave a comment, right? Leave a comment. Sorry, let me close this. Converting. Okay, so please leave a comment if you are still on the live stream, right? Hi, hello, good morning, or this afternoon to end. What's by the time? I'm still going to continue the live stream, and I end this one and start again. But I have work to do, so I'm just going to maybe start another live stream again, where I'm teaching, where I'm showing behind the scenes about how I'm going to be making a necklace, how a necklace job to deliver, and a hat job to deliver. So I'm going to be working on this too shortly. So let's have conversations. Tell me in the comment section. All right. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. If you're just joining in, you're welcome. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Hello, hi everyone. Hello, good morning, good afternoon to you. Hi Miles. Good morning to you from South Korea. Oh, so nice to be connected with you. Welcome to the live stream. Please, if you're just joining in, kindly hit the like button. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Leave a thumbs up on this video as well. Subscribe, guys. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Miles. Miles, how are you doing? How is work today? What time of the day is this? Is this morning, afternoon, or evening? For me, this is afternoon, even though it's raining outside. The weather is anyway dark. But yeah, it's afternoon for me. So what time of the day is it? Okay, so I just had a very short. All right. Okay, so I just had my demo class. I just had my demo class recorded, right? So aside being, I think I think soon I'm going to be updating my about. I'm going to be updating my about. How do I let me remove this second? Ah, okay. This is not so convenient. Why did you wait for from my ears? I thought. Ow. Okay, so I think I'm going to be updating my bio quite pretty soon. I am I am a fashion accessory designer. This means that I make fashion accessories for a living, right? So aside making fashion accessories, what else do I do? I am into YouTube, right? I create content on YouTube. I have two channels that I'm currently operating. This one where I get to talk about my behind the scenes. I make fashion accessories, so I'm always recording and showing the behind the scenes of the fashion accessories. Then I also have a second channel where I teach how to grow on YouTube, right? I basically teach how you can start up a YouTube channel and grow a YouTube channel. Recently, we know that YouTube has, tightened. They released an update recently, and in that update, it said in the update that beginning from next year, 2027, February next year, all new intakes or people who want to get monetized into YouTube partnership program, they will need, guys, they will need to have 8,000 watch hours or 20 million short views in 90 days. That was the update. So I get to teach people how to, monetize on YouTube. I get to teach people how to, what to do in order to get the requirement. Right now we have just a short while. We have just few more months before February 1st, right? We have just 20 Fridays, maybe 20 Mondays, or maybe 21 Mondays. We have literally 173 days until till February, right? So if you want to get monetized, that channel Grow Review is one that you should watch, right? Grow Review is a channel that you should go ahead and watch the content there to understand what I do there, right? Understand what I do there, and just learn and grow your channels. This particular channel is the one I get to use to show my BTS, right? About how I'm making things like what I'm wearing, right? Things like what I'm wearing, right? Bits like this. I get to show how I get to do things like this. I make bags, I make shoes, I make earrings, I make accessories generally. So behind the scene is an interesting one. I'm going to be showing the behind the scene shortly. But before I get into doing that, let me just, okay, I'm just getting to that actually. But before that, let me, I need to go get set. So before I get to the Hidden Bible files. Oh, nice. I like this idea. I like this idea. I have seen a lot of brands, big brands, right? I've seen a lot of big brands that when you buy their, I don't know if maybe what's in the market is probably fake. I don't know if what's in the market is fake, but there have been cases where when you get their bags, you end up, you know, when you get bags from some of these well-known brands, it ends up being a disappointment. For some reasons, they begin to peel, but you don't carry them so often. You start to begin to peel. That's not how good bags are supposed to be actually. So me, I agree with this your idea. I'm not I'm really a bag maker. I make bags. My brand makes bags. So yes, I agree with you when you say. I agree with you when you say local artisans make better bags. Don't forget to use the poll, right? Use the poll. Give me your feedback. Which do you think make better bags? Which company makes the best or better bags, right? Let me know in the comment section which company makes the better bag. Is it Balenciaga? Is it Chanel? Is it D&C? Or any other one? You can tell me in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section which company makes the best handbags. When it comes to handbags, which company makes some of the best handbags? Just tell me in the comment section or use the poll. Okay, I have two responses. One person says, oh, I even made a mistake. It's not Chanel, it's Chanel, right? Somebody said Chanel, one person says none. And Hidden Bible Files has gone on to explain why he or she of the opinion that local artisans make better bags. Alright, so tell me in the comment section what you think. Let me go get ready for practical sections. tell me in the comment section, or tell me in the comment section, which people do you believe make better bags? Artisans, Chanel, DNC, Balenciaga. Which people make better bags? Which of these companies would you vouch for? Which company would you vouch for? Would you go for Chanel, Balenciaga, D&G, or will you prefer a local artisan, like someone who is not so known? What kind of bag do you buy? This Shane? You know how bags can actually, change the overall look of an outfit, right? Bags, as little as they are, they can sometimes change the overall look of an outfit. Where are those books?